Alright everybody, it is Oracle 684 back here. What is going on? And something a little bit interesting here. I got a mini Blu-ray haul here, and all of these were on sale for $14.99. Somewhat of a deal, I should say, but I know there's one that was a huge deal. And the first one is Arrow Season 5 on Blu-ray. Huge deal. These things right here run around like 42, 45 bucks on the regular price. Found out about the deals. Went on my Facebook. One of my friends had posted that he had gotten Supergirl Season 2 on Blu-ray for $14.99 at Best Buy. So I went to go check, see what other deals they had, and sure enough, these were on there along with The Flash Season 3, Legends Season 2. And yeah, I got the first 4 seasons of Arrow, now I got 5, and I will be getting next year Season 6 when it comes out. So definitely a good show, despite what some fans think. This is the end of the Oliver flashbacks here, with him being on the island, and finally we get to see Brava. Next pickup I got, SpiderMan Homecoming. As you can see in the background, big Spider-Man fan. I don't got any Spider-Man graphic novels except for the Round Robin's Revenge that's up there with the rest of my graphic novels. But I also do got a Ultimate Guide to Spider-Man back here that's on a second shelf. And I don't know if you guys can see in the back there too, on top, a Spider-Man light. You got a Spider-Man t-shirt. Enough with all the Spider-Man memorabilia that I have, the mini part of it. But I love this. Tom Holland, definitely a great pick to be Spider-Man, Peter Parker. And I do love the ones of Tobey Maguire. I didn't care for the ones of Andrew Garfield. I mean, that was originally supposed to be a trilogy. They wouldn't go for the Sinister Six, but they decided to drop that, and I'm kind of glad that they did, because the second film of The Amazing Spider-Man I didn't really like. I just think it was a big disappointment. And you know, Tom Holland, by far the youngest guy to play Spider-Man, the youngest guy, the youngest actor out of everybody that was in the Avengers, or it was in Civil War, which pretty much had all the Avengers in it, except for like Thor and the Hulk. But you know, definitely a great pickup. I love this character so much. Going off topic here, I love out of the Marvel characters, the ones I love is, you know, Spider-Man, Captain America, the X-Men. I love Thor as well. So I mean, those guys that I named, I mean, those 3 guys along with the X-Men are my favorites of the Marvel universe. Definitely. Speaking of the X-Men, and yes, I got Logan. Still got that song stuck in my head by, I think it's called Kilo. Get down, way down we go. Great song for that trailer. I'll never forget it. This is Hugh Jackman's last time as Wolverine. Now there's rumors going around online that Hugh Jackman will potentially be Wolverine once more for the Avengers 4, I believe. That's just rumors flying around the internet, because anybody can post anything on the internet. And you know, I liked the very first X-Men that Bryan Singer did, along with Part 2. But this was awesome. I loved The Wolverine also. That was an awesome film. And the next one here was, you know, I picked it up because I got all the X-Men films now. I got XMen Apocalypse. It was good. It's so-so. They could have done better for Apocalypse. My favorite new character they got was young Jean Grey. I can't wait to see that X-Men, the Dark Phoenix, when they do that, because that's going to be interesting. Finally, it sounds like they're actually going to have it almost like the actual storyline from the comics. You're going to have the Shi'ar Empire. That means, you know, the Laundra will be in the film, which will be, you know, pretty cool. I can't wait to see what they're actually going to look like, the Shi'ar people. I loved how they did Psylocke, Olivia Munn's character Psylocke. They got that costume almost top notch, as you can see right there on the cover. Finally, James McAvoy does get his head shaved. He's got the true Professor X look. Definitely great performances by everybody. I just think that Apocalypse could have been better. That's my opinion. I think most people probably would agree with me on that. But, you know, it is what it is. But, I mean, I'll tell you guys right now, I mean, these were good deals. I mean, to pick up 4 of those. And, you know, hey, I got my superhero crave on. I mean, I love both DC and Marvel. I mean, they're, two of the biggest comic book factions out there. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to this new year coming up. There's going to be a lot of great superhero films. Cannot wait for Infinity Wars. That's going to be badass. Despite the way Thanos looks, not a huge fan of how he looks in that film, but you know, I'm gonna deal with it because I'm a huge fan, and I'm not a huge fan of the Thanos character, but I'm a huge fan of the characters that are in the Avengers. You know, Thor, Captain America, you got Spider-Man, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, I mean, these are definitely great pickups. I really enjoyed all of these films. I mean, despite their flaws, but you know, who cares? I got them. They're in my collection now, so there we are. I will be back here probably maybe later on tonight to make another unique video. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm going to do it probably later this evening, probably late at night. I don't know what time. Maybe it's going to be 9 o'clock now, probably maybe around like 12 midnight or so. Who knows? But other than that, guys, that is it. That is my Blu-ray pickups that I got. Pretty awesome ones too. This is Oracle 684, and I'm out for now.